Nah. One of Pro Slayers chooses something else over your team.
All right. How's it going, gentlemen?
going.
Pretty solid, pretty solid.
Alrighty. I need Kimu and Lack to do RPS and major discussion for me.
Okay. Let me find it. I'm an old man, hold on.
What is this?
What is
It's a
what?
toilet paper roll.
Alright, Kimu. Do you want to be Team 1, ban first and get to choose your side? Or do you want to be Team 2 and choose your map order?
I want to be Team 1.
Alright, what is your first ban, sir?
My first band is Italia.
Alright. Lack, it is your ban.
Balmora.
Kimu, what is your second one?
My second one is Jababas.
Alright, and your final ban, Lack.
Dagobah.
What is your pick, sir?
Renvar Conquest. GCW.
Alright, and Kimu, your pick, sir?
Mos Eisley, GCW, CTF.
Alrighty.
Does everyone have the Renvar bases loaded in there now? We gotta make sure about
Yeah,
that.
make sure
Oh
your
gosh,
teams have it up
No,
there.
Yeah.
I don't.
I'll double check my team.
So,
Devs, I know you're in chat. If you could post that link in major discussion for me.
yeah,
please.
let's just post that there so we don't have to find where it is. I'll try and copy the message link even if I can find it.
Continuing onward. Kimu, what do you want, white or brown first?
We want Brown first.
Okay. And Lack, would you like... Ooh, my. Lack, would you like, let's say Renvar first.
Let me ask my team.
I believe I posted the link to the message in major discussion.
Yes, I see it.
I
Doves
started
also
that.
did too.
Okay.
Oh, that just took me to the stream. That's weird. Hold on.
Oh, did it?
Ah, there it is. Okay, I see it. You called me up today just to break me like a promise. It's stuck in my head, guys. It's a problem.
Is it?
It is.
I did.
If it's a song you like, it might help you play good, so can't be a bad thing.
Maybe. Okay, let's see. Does this replace or go in addition to the original RBC?
It replaces.
Okay. Cool.
Welcome back, sir. Which map would you like?
We'll go with Renvar first.
Alright, Renvar Citadel will be first. I will send server details to the captains. Best of luck to both teams.
All right. Thank you. Good luck, Glack.
Good luck.
All right. Later.
Yeah. Kratos, do you know what I'm hyped for the most out of all this?
What?
We get to cast some 4v4 action for the first time in a while.
Yes, it's been a long time since the BCL had a 4v4 and PC rules, that is. We did have the winter tournament, of course, but in terms of actual PC rules 4v4, it's been a year at least, right?
Yeah, for PC rules, it has been a year. I'm excited to see it. I'm excited for this tournament specifically because of how motivated everybody seems to be. I am just.
And I don't think there's a better match this could have started off with. You have Stud and Vendetta going at it, and two very solid teams around them as well.
Yeah, I just had the privilege of playing against Stud's team. Stud's playing well. His team's actually playing fairly well as well.
Yeah, I 2v2 with Kimu last night at like 4 a.m. and he's good, bro. Like, Like he has really improved. Like I don't know what happened to him, but he's a beast now. I'll be watching out for him. And then Raptor is such a wild card. We don't know what to expect from him.
Yeah, you get sometimes you get the really good Raptor, or sometimes you get the Raptor that seems kind of spaced out. But either way, I'm still pretty hyped for it.
And then Crude will be a very interesting to see how he plays this match, because when he's on point, that man will drop 40 sometimes.
Yeah, we do get the Mos Eisley pick in there to help him hopefully perform well.
Yeah, I mean, this map setup for MSL is pretty good for them. They win the white side on Mos Eisley, which they should, and they win both their conquests. They're taking this match 3-1.
Give me just a second. I don't know if that's going to help at all. That might make it worse. Let me know, guys. Yeah, I kind of surprised Mustafar was left open. It didn't get picked, but by the same token, I understand why MSL didn't go for it. They went for a conquest map instead. They're relying on the NG play, which I think everybody kind of has them pegged for. So
yeah,
it is the top lineups from both teams. Jack. Team 2 is MSL. That is one thing I wanted to do. I wanted to make
it does feel like Rinvar kind of, in terms of being played and ranked, it went from one of the top 5 most popular maps to being one of the less popular maps in recent times. For me, so it'll be interesting to finally see it make a comeback in tournament.
For me,
in tournament, it's pretty popular.
For me, recently, I feel like what was I going to say? It feels like the players are leaning towards, like, if they feel like they're an NG strong team, they're going for the closer conquest maps, whereas Rinvar before was like really popular, but it was hard to close out. You know, it's one of those big maps that you can't generally cap out on. But
yeah,
I see what you're saying. I do think it lends it to those hybrid style players, like say Crude. You could even put Bester in there. You could put a couple other players there that prefer the sniper, but they can NG as well. So maybe that's why they chose to pick it, because it lets Crude play sniper if he wants, but at the same time they can still abuse their NGs, right? So either way, I don't know if it'll if it's like they have that big of an advantage, because Stud even on NYC is still playing like an absolute monster. So
yeah, I agree. It's not that big of a difference between him on Illinois and him on NYC. Even sometimes on London, he looked like a beast too. So like it just doesn't matter for Stud.
Yep.
And then did you DM me in pass, by the way? Or?
Oh no, I did not. I sent everybody else pass. Just leaving.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Without the team.
Okay. Now everyone knows that it's not gonna have a T in it. We're done, bro. Do we have the predictions set up in the chat? Or?
We do. It's actually fairly close.
Really? Is it like 60-40, 50-50? What is it?
It's currently, it's about 60-40. It's 59% MSL, 41% EU.
Oh, dang. People are picking MSL hard here. We got the fans in the chat for MSL coming out strong here. The hype has been built up from Vendetta and Black.
I do think they'll be a loud team. Like if they get going.
Oh yes, very. I mean, Vin might start typing in chat. Lack will back up Vin because that's just how Lack is, and then they might be getting heated the whole time. Yeah, they're gonna be loud. They're definitely the most hyped team in the tournament by far, by a good bit.
Yeah, I honestly don't see that team having. I think the only player you could say might have bad vibes is Mutane, but
Mutane's columns have really come together when I played with him recently.
And honestly, despite how much he talks down on himself, I think he is always 100% serious and doing the best he can. So
yeah,
I think part of it's an act, part of it's not. So that doesn't affect him too much, but he has 3 players around him that all don't really get tilted.
Yeah, I think Kimu does have a tough job here. It's tough to be. I was the #1 pick for the BFH tournament, so when you are the #1 pick or the #1 pick, you get as the captain. That is.
Yeah.
It does put some pressure on you because you do have that #1 pick player that's going to be a hard carry, so you feel like you got to be there to support. And if you can't even support, you do feel kind of bad about yourself sometimes. So hopefully he has a good mentality here and plays through. And it looks like we're about to start.
Yeah, we've entered into.
I'll be interested to see. So Crude needs a swap. Kimu needs a swap. Stud needs a swap. So Crude, Kimu, and Stud.
There should be one.
Yeah, it should be one more since it's only 3 at that point.
Actually, I think we're all good.
Okay. Who do you think each team is going to send up to that 5-0 fight at the start?
The 5-0 fight?
Yeah.
That's a good question, actually. I would say probably Mutane from MSL and maybe Raptor from EU.
Okay.
Maybe Kimu, but I think they might try to keep... I think you don't ever want to put, like, your worst player at the 5-0, maybe, like, one of those middle players and have the...
Okay. I can agree with that.
Because
and ranked, a lot of times people default to, like, the weakest player, but then... I think I did kind of develop the meta where, like, he was a stronger player going at that top, and he was just dominating the top side of the map at Rinvar for a while, and it took a while for people to respond to that. Oh, Lack does need to swap. That's the last one.
Yeah, got him. Just in time.
Nice. I wouldn't be surprised to see Lack take the 1v1. He likes 1v1.
All right. T-minus 10 seconds to the first spawn of the 2021 Summer Major. First group stage match. My game is invisible.
Oh, boy.
All right.
Do you have to rejoin?
No, it's a stream thing. I can fix it really quick.
Okay. Looks like Lack will be going to 6 at the start, and it is Raptor up at the top for EU. It's gonna be a big fight at B6. Big dent from Vin on the stud there.
Captured a command post.
Now we're good. I'm back. We have the game running. I can watch the fight on 6.
Yeah, Vin and Lack team tagging there.
Yeah, Kimu was trying to they were kind of sandwiched between players, but Vin ends up making it a double kill, and now that's a triple for MSL on 6.
It's all MSL on the kill feed right now, and getting basics at the start of white side, that's tough for brown side.
Yeah, exceptionally underrated, doesn't even have a kill yet right now, and Mutane is on CP0. Finally, Kimu's gonna put the first kill up on the board for EU. Yeah. Stud is in CP6, but he has 2 on him. He gets 1.
Fight for it.
Big stuff from Stud. If he wins this 1v2, it'll change the match.
Yeah, Crude went to CP1, so it's Vin versus Stud here on the base. Vin found a health pack in the middle.
Yep, he did.
Kimu's here just keeping the base white on these outside pillars. He's not letting Vin cap. Vin is now going to try and get aggressive on him. I think he has Crude here with him.
He does have Crude to help.
Oh, there's 3 of MSL on the base. 180 Stud.
Ooh, Vin is on 1 right now.
A command post is under Imperial control.
Meanwhile,
their reinforcements are dwindling.
Vitiate took 5, and I guess Mutane just went right by him.
Yeah.
A command post for the Empire.
Black is between 2 EU members. He's finally going to drop. I think that might be Stud's first kill, if not only his second. He's been shut down.
I think his first or second, yeah.
And he's going to go down again. Kimu is Vitiate's on CP3 versus Ven. And he just takes Ven out. Vitiate's probably one of the most pivotal players in this match. If he's playing well, EU's going to play well.
Yeah, I think if he's feeling good, the rest of the team will be feeling good. You're definitely right.
Mutane wins that 1v1 on Kimu, but he has 2 of exceptionally underrated around him, one of which being Stud.
Vitiate with another kill on Vin.
That's going to be a big kill from Stud onto Mutane. They're kind of stabilizing. I think it's important to talk about now that we have a brief moment where it's kind of people just running around base running. If you get too focused on CP6, it's really easy for the other team to just take the outside bases and still bleed you down.
And then when reinforcements, that's a good idea, yeah.
I think, I mean, without a doubt, CP6 is one of the most important CPs on this map.
I agree. So if you can bait the team into thinking you're over-focusing 6 and they're sticking the outside bases, yeah,
Raptor's in a 1-on-2. He's gonna stay alive for the time being. Has to drop out of the base though.
Yeah. There's no way he could have stayed. Lack with so much aggression punishing him.
Stud is gonna get CP0 for free. He made it within that 10-second window. Nobody was there.
Yeah, he'll have it.
So holding on to
A command post is no longer
CP6 for the
under
time being.
Empire
Vitiate's
control.
gonna 1v1
We've
Ven again.
captured a
Last time this
command
happened, Vitiate got the easiest of the one-shots on the Ven. Ven's scary up close though, but Ven can't connect the shots, and Vitiate wins that 1-on-1. I think Ven might even have long.
I think you're right, Ven will have
He
long.
did get spawned up behind him. Ven made spawn, I think. No, that was either that or it was Lack. It was Lack.
Okay. But still having Ven for long, that'll get you some map pressure.
Yep, Stud's making his way up to the base now. But Ven has made spawn, so Stud will be on a 1-on-2 right now at best. He's trying to isolate the 1-on-1s, but MSL isn't really giving it to him. He's kind of pinched.
He's just trying to stay alive here, hoping someone comes for his team, but that's not going to happen.
Yeah, he almost made it just in time. Vitiate's here now, but it's a half second too late.
So I wouldn't mind seeing Stud do what you were saying. Maybe go for those outside bases, find the 1v1s instead of the 2v1s, you know?
Yeah. I think they might be stuck on CP0. There is 4 of exceptionally underrated here, and they're kind of dropping. Oh, Ven
will not die, and he's gonna fall off the map, unfortunately. He's trying to health pack all the way down there, but he's done.
Oh, and then Vitiate's gonna roll off the map as well.
No, just jump off the map and shit, you're done. Okay, you'll make spawn at least. Lack is gonna white out this base.
And
he goes down though.
It ends up being a 1-on-1 between Stud and Lack for the end of all that. Stud goes down immediately afterwards.
It just looks like EU is just a little bit frenzied right now, but that does happen when you're down to your last base, so it's understandable.
I think it is worth noting this is MSL's map pick there. Oh my god, what a double from Mutane.
Wow.
Expected to do well here. But yeah, this is a really solid start for MSL. The extra aggression is paying dividends. Stud doesn't go down to that dead. He is going to win that 1-on-1. But MSL's still in the base. Ven is actually the only one up for MSL now.
Big kills from EU. That might get him back in the game.
There's 5 seconds on the spawn, so they can definitely move out. I don't think they should be going for 6 though. Majority of MSL is going to spawn here.
I think what you said earlier is right, but I don't think they're thinking about that. They're only thinking about getting back 6 as their win condition right now.
You have to imagine MSL is a sizable bleed. They've had majority of CPs for a good chunk of this map now.
Because right now, MSL is having Lack, Crude, and Ven all spawn at base 6.
Yeah, if you just take you take 1 extra member from EU right now, send them to 5, Mutane goes down, and you have an extra
We lost
base.
the command post. Fight for it.
I say that. There's a base. Kimo went all the way down to 4, so he is going to get that base at the very least. Stud is currently defending 0. He does have a
He's
teammate
doing
with him.
he's doing the best he can, but I don't know if it'll be enough.
Yeah, Stud's between 2 members of MSL right now. There is a trade of kills. It's only Crude and Vitiate on the base now. Oh, I say that, there's a spawn.
Kimu does spread out and take one of the bottom bases. I don't know what the base number is, but it's down there.
CP4, the one in the tower.
Yeah.
Raptor versus Mutane here between 5 and 0. I feel like Raptor and Mutane have been locked in a perpetual 1-on-1 this entire map.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind them switching who's doing this 1v1 if Raptor's not winning it.
He's getting aggressive.
A command post is no
He has to
longer
with the
under
reinforcement
Empire
bleed,
control.
unfortunately, and Mutani knows that.
Stud with a kill onto Crude, Kimu with a kill onto Ven. EU's starting to come alive just a little bit.
Just a little bit, definitely. They're getting a little spread out, getting more 1v1s.
A command
And
post
Raptor
has
with a kill on
fallen to
Mutani.
our
Yeah,
enemy.
that's 3 in a row. The spawn does come in for MSL on CP6, so Stud should still be in a bit of trouble here. Oh, Kimo actually took CP2. That's huge. He went all the way from 4 to 2, and nobody from MSL stopped him. And now EU's getting into CP6. Crude with a big one onto Vitiate and onto Stud. That's huge defense.
A big answer on MSL, keeping their control of the map there.
Yeah, even Mutane won the 1-on-1 on 5, so all that damage that was done is repaired very fast.
Their reinforcements are dwindling. A command post is under Imperial control.
Gonna have Lack here, holding on the stairs outside 6. He's got a few angry EU members in front of him. There's a sniper from EU, actually.
Black backing off, playing so smart right now.
Raptor has gone on to the sniper for you. That's interesting. He's gonna run down to 4. He's gonna run into Crude.
Yeah, it'll be very difficult for him to win this 1v1 if he pushes in on him. And I imagine the reinforcement's got to be pretty bad at this point.
Yeah, Crude's even electing to get aggressive on Raptor. Raptor airs out the jump and he's gonna go down. Now it's Kimu's turn.
I do not know what that jump was, but no.
But Stud got 6 during this. Stud white 6.
This could be getting 6 is huge. You can just expand your domain so much from here.
Yeah, you're no longer stuck on a corner at the bottom of the map. You can finally breathe a little bit.
Yes, indeed.
Got even Kimu spawns here with Stud. That was called, so that's good.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, well played.
Bishate's gonna get Mutane elsewhere on the map. MSL's got to be careful. Maps can swing really fast, and there's a trade of kills here on CP6 right now.
Stop trying to come alive.
A command post has fallen to our enemies.
Black and Vendetta have long. Yeah. They didn't charge 2, it'll be white. But I believe
they should be charged. There's 2. Oh no,
it's
not. It's white.
Wow.
Vitiate locked in a 1-on-1 on 3. He's going to lose that one, so that's a good spot for MSL.
Every time we go into a Mutane fight, he's winning every time, basically.
Yeah, I don't think he's lost once. I don't know how Kimu lived through that, but the Rebels are on 15 tickets. You just heard that call.
Okay, so they need to go now.
Yeah.
They need to pull off a miracle.
I've seen it done. I've seen crazier comebacks, believe it or not, but MSL has grabbed CP6 back with 3 of them on it.
Yeah, they're just gonna 3-man camp 6.
Yeah. I mean, if you're MSL, that's the call, right? You have, like, what, 13, 14 lives left to go through. Kimu just added another one to the tally, and Stud's gonna go down. So...
It's looking like curtains for EU for the first map, but there's plenty of match left to be played. Vicious just standing outside. Can you get on Vicious screen here?
We've lost control of a command post.
Yeah,
their reinforcements are dwindling. A command post for the Empire. Their reinforcements are dwindling.
He's just looking at.
I guess he's not
he's just contemplating life right now.
Hostile reinforcement count is diminishing.
I guess he's just prepping for Mos Eisley.
He has conceded the map.
The rest of his team has gotten at least 2 kills, but yeah, I mean, they're on single-digit tickets for sure at this point.
He's just still just standing there looking into
That's interesting. I think there's even a rocket on the side of Raptor. I swear I just heard a rocket.
No. Oh, Vendetta was rocketing.
Okay. Yeah, 171 tickets left. Crude actually top fragging at 14 and 5. And Stud was the only member positive for EU that map.
Looks like Kimu and Raptor getting a little bit overwhelmed here. Vicious did okay considering his EU conquest.
And you're talking about Mutane winning every time we got to him. He went 13 and 6.
That man is efficient right now. He's showing that maybe he was a bit underpicked, if anything.
He's a sniper main, by the way.
Yes, indeed. That's what they want you to think, but then they pick NG maps and he dominates. Oh yeah, make sure to change that map picked by thingy, by the way.
Yeah.
This shit needs a swap. Black needs a swap.
Looks like it's just those 2. Go back to this. I'm gonna keep the music tonight. Wow, his job is
yeah, we had the Rancor show up. We got Udapau showing up. We got Mos Eisley showing up. This is pretty nice, though.
That shows up.
So what do you think the key is to winning Mos Eisley here for both sides?
Stud had a good first map, but he's got to be kind of like we talked about. He's got to be that 1v4 machine, right? He's got to be the guy that can absorb so much attention that the people around him can thrive.
Yeah.
So you need to just win his 1v1s versus Ven easier versus Crude.
So I think Stud have a rough first half of that, and then he came alive, but it's just a little bit too late when they already had map control, you know?
Yeah, and I think with that being said, Vitiate, I mean, he had a decent start to the map, I think, but he needs to keep rolling. And to his credit, good lord, I'm getting off Mutane's cam. To his credit, he had a monster Whiteside Moss versus us today. He was the top frag by almost double his team, like the next person on his team. So
Mutonic?
No, Vitiate. So hopefully he has
Vitiate,
another
okay.
good Moss.
I mean, this is where the EU strive at, is maps like these, so let's see what he does.
Alright, we are live again. Crude's gonna be sniping, which I am not surprised by.
That'll give the rest of the team will be playing NG though.
Ben's getting kind of sandwiched, and he's going to be first blood. Kimu grabbing that kill. He's on a nade, but I think he's going to stay alive. Stud airing it out in front of Crude, but he's going to get that kill as well. EU with 2 in a row.
The EU's coming out strong.
Spawn's going to come in. I believe both Crude and Ven make this spawn. Mutane's going to reply onto Kimu. Mutane is having a hell of a series. Black's going to go down to Stud, but Ven trades it out.
Huge damage from Ven.
Yeah, Vitiate's between 3 of MSL.
Let me check.
And he is going to drop.
Raptor's the only one up now. He's backing up.
He's got his teammates behind him in second, so we'll kind of stall out a bit here. Rebels almost had that early, like, train run that you see sometimes happen on this map. Ven is going to go down again. Ven is struggling. He is not having the start he did last map.
Yep, he is slowing down a little bit. He will get a quick spawn, though.
Spawn's going to come in for MSL. Now they have to play some hard D. Exceptionally underrated is knocking on their door, and that is another kill for Stud Muffin.
And another one.
Still going. He is going to stop to Ven again right as he pulls the flag.
That's twice in a row where he got pulled and Ben stopped him. Ben's going to have Darky because off that, I believe.
He is going to be damn close if he does not. 2 to 4 points.
That's 2 flag kills, and then he might be one kill off at this point.
I guess I should have done an extra row for flags when it was map count. Oh well, don't worry about that, my bad.
Yeah.
EU though, another 3 in a row. It's just lack up. 3 seconds on that spawn. If he goes down, he goes down for long. He's trying to stay alive as much as he can, but he is gonna drop.
It's only Crude and Ven up for MSL and Mutane too, actually.
That is a good point to think about though. In this tournament, there is tiebreakers in groups. So if we do split 2-2 on these maps, we go to a 10-minute CTF.
Oh, interesting. That's fun.
EU is still pushing up. There's only Mutane up for about 10 seconds, actually. EU's going to get a really solid pull right now.
They'll get very far with this one. I will be surprised if MSL stops this.
Now, I will say 3 of EU is posted up in first way. They are not checking north during this. It's on to Kimu to do that. He's against Ven.
Is anyone rotating for north for for EU?
On to Ven, but there is one north. MS Crude is pushed up, but there's 2 of EU on him.
They are there. There's no way. And good cap from EU there to take a 1-0 lead on this map.
The early lead is good, and it's not even too early. Like we're almost 4 minutes into the map, and they have a 1-0 lead, and there's no Darkies from SL yet. So.
Ven's 1 kill off Darky right now. If they can just deny Ven and 1 more kill.
Yeah, well, they denied him this life.
Yep, he'll have a quick spawn though, fortunately for him.
MSL comes in with a spawn here. I think EU is still slowly making it out of their back spawn. Nobody's on Wookiee, interestingly enough, despite the cap. Stud is forced back by Ven for the time being. Has to shovel some health packs at him. Now he's above Ven, and Ven's gonna go down again. Ven has been on 1 kill, I feel like, for at least 3 or 4 lives now. Has not managed to get that Dark Trooper. Stud is on fire! He finally drops to Lack.
Big headshot from Lack, it looked like.
He was gonna pull in, get this pull here, but Lack with another kill.
I think Kimu needed to respect Lack there and just try to go for the kill, not run by him.
Lack with a triple. Lack might be the first person from MSL on Dark Trooper at this rate.
He will definitely have Darky if he decides to go for it right now.
And once the Darkies come out, then you see the arena kind of shift to those snipers, Wookiees. You hardly see NGs in play.
Yeah. They're gonna get that stud off that NG soon. That's been destroying them so far.
There's another 2 kills from Ven as well. So yeah, Stud's onto the Wookiee now. He's not even waiting for the Dark Troopers. Another 2 kills for EU though. Mutane's back here, but he does have a Stud's Wookiee and more in front of him.
Yeah, snipers spawn directly on him. He's going down. Lack does have that Darky.
He's got Vitiate in front of him. Vitiate doesn't miss very often. Oh, but I say that Vitiate can't connect.
Yeah, he just could not find the shot on Lack there, unfortunately for him.
Crude's in jump way. Pretty interesting spot to be stuck between 3 of EU. What a det. Crude's gonna stay alive, dodging between the buildings here.
Yeah, Crude being very, very annoying right now.
Yeah,
for EU.
He does have that Wookiee on him.
He can outmaneuver him though. The Wookiees
Yeah.
are slow.
He's got a sniper as well. He does get the sniper. I think Crude might finally be on that. Dark Trooper Vin is on it as well. There is going to be quite a few Darkies for MSL at this point.
Yeah, we're going to see a little bit of turtling from EU soon, probably.
Does tend to happen. Vin comes and helps Mutane. Mutane's probably going to be that flag runner for MSL at this point. Got a couple
Just pulling out the Wookiee.
Yeah, you got a couple of them. Raptor and Stud are both on it. As Mutane does get that touch, but his team's dying around him. Crude actually does not have Darky. He is on NG still.
If Crude gets that Darky, that'll be a huge power spike for MSL. He's their second best spec player, maybe even their best sometimes.
Yeah, he's trying to hang out between here, but the snipers are playing at range onto him. He's getting tagged. He's used quite a few health packs. Mutane is, he's staying alive. He still hasn't dropped the flag.
And his team is there now, so this would be really tough for EU.
Yeah, there's a bunch of kills for MSL coming in. Mutane can just run. He doesn't even have to wait.
Stud's dead for long too, so he should get cross here. Unless that Wookiee takes him from behind.
No, Rap can't connect the shots, and there's still a ton of kills for MSL. That should be a flag cap. We will have a tie map with about 8 minutes left in the map. MSL is just...
And you have to say, this is definitely looking good for MSL as soon as they don't even have full Darkies yet.
Oh, Stud's up first. Mutane should still make it in.
Score 1 for the Empire.
I don't know if Stud could do it. No, it did not happen.
There's a tie. There's a tie game right now. Stud's got 3 on him. He's taken out 2, though. There's only the engineer.
He's got him healing up.
He connects on that, too. The spawn has come in.
What a 1v3. They still doing it.
It's another one here. Oh my god. He almost single-handedly did that.
He had to reload, otherwise he might have done it.
But touch up. The spawn is coming in, though. The spawn is coming in.
Big kills from Viciate.
That's a Darky in third.
Viciate's pulling here. He's going third. I don't know about that.
He makes it past, though. EU is just filling up this kill feed. There's 4 seconds on the spawn.
Good. Decent pathing from Viciate here. He should be gone.
Jesus like a top.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds...
It's a spin reference, which
okay.
I'm not surprised in reference to Crude. Viciate is only in between. He is going to take out Mutane, though.
Is anyone there to stop him?
Lack is
one
behind
between.
him.
If he has Lack has a jet, he could do it. But
nah, he's in. This is going to be 2-1 EU.
For the rebels.
And props to Viciate for coming in there. Stud hit those 3 frags, set up Viciate to come in and clean up, you know?
Yeah, Viciate, I think, had 3 or 4 frags on his way to that flag cap, so really well done from him. Vin has killed everybody else in the back spawn but Viciate, though. I think he's airing it out for that flag.
Spawn's coming in for EU.
Oh,
the Empire
okay.
has momentarily
Almost
took
felt
a few
bad
times.
Almost felt bad for Viciate for a second.
Yeah, indeed.
Mutane's trapped in between here. On a nade. He's okay. He's living. Black's up at rectangle, but I mean, MSL's dying, and this is the other thing that can be kind of scary if you're pushing into a turtling Rebels team. You go in one at a time, and you just get swarmed by numbers.
They need to slow down the pace a little bit, I agree. They look like a little bit disjointed right now, but that happens. It's their first match together, probably, so... they'll get better as the tournament goes on, obviously, in terms of that.
Viciate here and somebody else in first way. They do have Darkies all around them.
Big kills from
Stud. Stud connects on the first. Mutane's gonna pull on the opposite side of the map, but he's a Darkie. That's no flying. Okay, I will say Stud is down for long.
Britannia with this flag has just been so annoying for EU. They don't know what to do versus him.
Yeah, he's going to make it into jump way too. The person who threw the nade did not connect the shot onto him as he crossed, and now he can kind of wait for his team to get here.
Yeah, I mean, if they let those darkies swoop in on them from behind, which they aren't, they're just killing them as they're coming in.
Never mind. He's got a lot. He's got a lot of waiting to do, and he's gonna go down.
Yep. Sometimes teams like over focus the flag, you know, and then they get flanked too. But obviously they were smart. They were waiting for the flyers to come in.
I think it's super interesting to point out as we're nearing the 3/4 mark of this map. You've seen two very separate maps in playstyle, and you've seen two pretty separate results so far. You know, aside from the one cap from MSL, I think it's been mostly EU sided on this map, whereas the first map it was without a doubt MSL's, you know?
Yeah, this looks like one team's the better Conquest team and the other one's the better CTF team so far. So, if this continues like this, we could be seeing a tiebreaker.
Another new feature of the 2021 Major is that all tiebreakers have their eras predetermined as well. So,
yeah, I think that's a great feature to have.
That's the other thing that we did last year, though, that most people had to take some adjustment to, is we made tiebreakers so they were lowered by 5 minutes. 10-minute CTF can be fast.
Indeed. Each team bans out until there's one left, right, for the tiebreaker?
Yes.
Okay.
Emu's gonna clean up Ven in the back spawn, and MSL's running out of time to tie this up. You got 3.5 minutes. Maybe don't feel too pressured yet. Oh, Stud does go down off spawn, but it is traded immediately. I will say on this map, EU's teamwork has looked really good.
Very together, yeah. Like, Vitiate's cleaning up, Kimu's supporting, Raptor's just trying to take on the world as Wookiee.
Yeah, it's a Kimu with a triple.
Ooh, Kimu coming alive after that tough Renvar earlier.
Yeah, I mean, he had a really rough Renvar, but he is coming alive in this most nicely, making it a little bit easier on the rest of EU.
Fragging out. The whole team is fragging out. They're feeling themselves right now. You can tell the way they're moving right now. They just need to make sure nothing crazy happens, like a bat cap or something like that.
Mutane has gone around, has been known to go around Arena on both sides of this, and I think he could be that, like, wrench or odd play, if you will. See if MSL likes to use that. But right now, they kind of need to play defense. Crude with a triple of his own, but rest of EU's getting kills.
Yeah, Crude's on Sniper, not Darky, interestingly enough. That's interesting to see.
He's gotten 5 in a row, maybe still.
He is destroying with it. He is destroying. So this is a good mix-up option, actually, for them.
He can be that flag runner, too, if he needs to be, but, I mean, obviously, he's not going to do it from back here.
It is good to have that range sometimes, though, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Vendetta, if you get on Vendetta's screen, he's a little sneaky right now. Let's see what he does.
Should get this pulled, but
The Empire
he's gonna.
has
Now,
seized
this
the
I
rebel
don't
flag.
like. I mean, I know that you're gonna be noticed normally.
If they all go to cover normal, it works.
But the thing is his team's died around him, so they can't distract, right? They can't provide
the good news is that none of EU is dead to spawn front, but it didn't matter because Scott is there.
The rebel's flag.
The monster himself just peered out and destroyed him.
I was gonna say it would be kind of understandable and perhaps work if the rest of MSL was alive, but they died around him, which gives EU all the time in the world to hunt him down. So yeah, it just didn't work out with the timing.
What is Mintani lagging out?
I guess he didn't know where Stud was. Either way, Stud accidentally mortared a ledge first, so he stayed alive.
I guess you think he was like waiting the back cap?
Yeah, I think he was.
Okay. Stud is just probably telling his team, let's just D-up, turtle up here, guys, and we'll close it down. That's a huge mortar shot. That was a tough angle to hit.
3 in a row for you again. Only Crude.
Stud is not leaving this back building right now.
Yeah, sub minute. I agree with this. If you're sub minute on Rebels and you have a lead, don't leave.
I would put a mine on the flag too, baby, or something like that. Yeah, like.
Now EU is still spawning up during this. They got to be careful. If Stud's left at the only one in the back, which he is right now.
Let's see if Stud can do it. He does one.
Vin wasn't even looking, and
another one. Do not challenge this man when he's camping on this back building.
Crude's back on the Darky, but it might be too little too late.
All of EU's just air fragging these Darkies right now. They're having a great time. And that will be a map win for EU, I believe.
Yeah, you have 14 seconds. I mean, there's no way to cap a flag at this point, even if EU put all their guns down and let MSL run. We will move on to map 3, all tied up.
Do you think that EU is going to have to make a lot of adjustments for this next Renvar if they want a chance? They just got so destroyed the first one.
Yeah, for sure, they will have to make adjustments, but by the same token, I just said Vitiate dropped a 30 bomb on the scrim. What does he do?
Ooh,
what does he do?
Vitiate is showing that he might be like, everyone's underpicked this draft. She's like, this is crazy right now.
Vitiate with 30 frags, Kimu positive by 5.
And I know Mitane's score looks bad, but that man had the flag as Darky like that whole map, keep in mind.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's his like style of play. He prefers to play for that objective. So, not always the flashiest role, but it gets the job done.
Yeah. Now we're moving on to Renvar. I'm trying to think what should happen here. I guess more than likely MSL will get 6 at the start, and in that situation, what EU's gonna have to do is get those outside bases, like you were saying that first map.
Yeah, I think a key component that some people struggle with on Conquest is when they should run bases and when they shouldn't, because like map play in Conquest is so important, right? Like people pinpoint it as a one-on-one mode, which isn't necessarily incorrect, but if you understand how to and when to go for bases, you can make it so that
Vendetta and Vitiate need swaps.
You can make it so that your frags don't matter. I've won Renvars where all of us were negative just because we knew how to run.
And then Kimu and Lack need swaps.
We knew how to run the map.
Yeah, I think you're right. I do think splitting up and like not concentrating the map will go into EU's favor just because Stud is so dominant 1v1. The only one that can match up for him on MSL is probably Vendetta.
Well, that's interesting. If you leave videos visible, it plays the next visit.
Oh, okay.
Well, I did not know that. I'll have to work on that. I'm still messing with this OBS stuff a bit, guys. It's a work in progress.
It's a very nice feature, though, when it is working. Because Halo had like a similar thing where they like show like the overview of the maps and stuff like as we're loading in.
I figured it would be better than staring at 90-second warm-up with people and
then people just teabagging each other the whole time.
Yeah. I guess it's still both maps in the series, so it's not technically terrible. But... Oh, I did forget to do a post-interview overlay. Oh. We'll make it. It'll happen.
We'll survive.
Imagine living in a gold place with snow. All right. We are now 10 seconds till the first spawn of map 3.
And you switched over the... Okay, you did.
Yeah.
Like perfect timing as well. Nice.
Let's see if MSL can bounce back. They have 2 snipers. I imagine one of them's going 0.
One of them will switch to NG after they cap, yeah.
I said MSL bounce back. I mean EU bounce. I guess they're both bouncing back.
They're both bouncing back, yeah. One's bouncing back after just losing a map, the other one's bouncing back because they played bad on the Conquest.
That is just man-moding into the base. He does not care about the grenades.
I do not know how he got by there.
And he gets a kill for his troubles, too. This base is attacked.
This man is on a mission right now. He's gonna be in a 1v2 here, though.
Yeah, he has Lack, or maybe that's Ven. I think it is Ven. Ven and Crude on top of him, the 2 low ping warriors. Oh,
it's not just destroys Crude there.
Yeah, Lack's gonna be coming from base 4. That is a huge win from Ven, but now he's gonna have Vitiate to contend with.
We captured a command post.
Did he get that base cap, though? I think he did.
Ven does get it capped. Lack is there with him, but this is a much better start for EU because they have base 2.
Looks like they're winning a few more fights this time around, for sure.
Yeah, we got 2 of MSL stuck inside base 6 here. Let's see how much priority EU's gonna put on this. I think Raptor's winning his fight with Mutane, though. He is gonna get spawned on.
We can't afford to keep losing command posts.
Crew with a huge double.
Yeah, Mutane also gets Raptor, and all of a sudden that is 4 down for EU for 8 seconds.
Yeah, that's big. MSL's gonna get map control off of that.
They're gonna try and capture spawn on 2. Let's see if Ven manages to stay alive.
3 spawn on 2 for EU.
Yeah, Ven hasn't gone down either. This is Ven finally goes down. It is a trade of kills. Stud is still alive though in this base. That's bulk of good night, Crude.
Is Lack capping from outside that base there?
I believe on the patched version you cannot do that. That's 3 in a row for Stud.
And MSL will be spawning in now at 6.
Yeah, Stud tries to get aggressive here, but he just gets peppered down. Maybe he should have waited on the jump just a little bit there. That's 2 in a row for Ven, and oh, but he gets traded immediately. What? That was a great death from Kimu, but he's in a 1-on-2 for his trouble.
And Kimu will have long. But Raptor's kind of dominating this top side of the map a little bit, at least.
Yeah, Mutane went down for long there. I think another member of EU has spawned there. Vitiate has. He's going to come from behind 6, I imagine. Screwed with 2 in a row. Spawns
yeah, he's just going to be sniping from base 1 here.
I don't think there's been an actual bleed, though. Ooh. Actually, Empire currently has the bleed. Yeah, Stud's going to make quick. Kimu stays alive during this too, so it's a 2-on-2. But he does go down immediately afterwards. Stud is left alone here on this base. He gets one. He is still alive. He does go down.
He does go down. Yeah,
but Vitiate's on 6 during this. This is a 1-on-2 actually. Mutane and Lag both spawn here, but Mutane goes down immediately. Vitiate might make this play happen.
He's doing his best, but I don't know.
Did he just get Lag? He did not. He thought he did. But there's 3 of EU here now, and that's gonna be base 6 for him or for EU, I think. Although Ven's coming in from behind, but he is getting forced off.
Two are there for MSL right now.
We're taking heavy losses.
I've just got to be a little careful here. Wide peeking Ven like that is a scary prospect.
Yeah, you want to take a little bit tighter peeks.
Ven wins that 1-on-1 on the Raptor. Kimu's by himself. He's down. Stud is outside the base of 6.
That'll be base 6 for MSL.
Yeah, MSL quickly recovers, and they should now have bleed. Empire did have it to start, though, so they're in a better spot than they were on the first node bar.
We control the command post.
Yep.
Yeah, they're in a decent spot here. They just need not to hyper focus on 6 like they did prior.
Vitiate actually is taking base 4, and Crude is elected to drop down and 1-on-1 him here. Interestingly enough. Oh, Vitiate's getting aggressive, and that's a win for Vitiate.
Oh, Black tries to play a little bit too passive for Stud, paying a little bit too much respect, and he does get punished for it.
There's a lot of EU in the kill feed right now. Oh my, Stud has 3 on him.
Our reinforcements are being depleted. We've lost
he gets
big damage though.
Crude's gonna trade it.
We captured a command post. We've gained a command post. Hostile reinforcements are dropping.
And now MSL does have the bleed for the time being. Raptor and Mutane in a 1-on-1. And that's a play.
It's a big fight. Mutane, unfortunate for Mutane there.
Ooh, Kimu just absolutely destroys Ven.
Yeah, Vendetta tried to get that quick death pack on Kimu, but Kimu is ready.
Oh my god, Crew just one-shot Stud as he was trying to jump up onto 6. Unfortunate timing for Stud Muffin. Vitiate's in a 1-on-3. He does not manage to connect. Oh, he does connect on the Crude. And he's still alive. He finally manages to drop. MSL secures that kill.
I will be Vitiate down for long.
Raptor's gonna get into base 2. I think he's gonna have at least one of MSL come back. Yeah, Lag's coming back for him. It's a pretty big fight right here, actually. 2's a pretty big base.
Yeah, I agree. This could be a huge fight win for either team.
Very large win for Lag there as he just comes around the corner and kills him.
Yeah. Maybe Raptor could have done a little bit job waiting on his death there.
Stud versus Crude again here on base 6. And he's gonna go down. That's down for long. I don't know if he's gonna have enough time to drain it though. Lag's coming back as well.
Stud's gonna try and get base 6 here. He does get it white.
Yeah, he actually didn't have anybody spawn on there. Crude elected to spawn 1, take the safe bet.
I guess they thought it was gonna go white, so they did a safe play, you know?
Crude's a sniper! I don't know about that, but he lives through the death. Stud wasn't expecting that, and that's gonna be a 1-on-2 victory for MSL.
Vitiate is here at base 6 though. But it will be a 1v2.
Yeah, I think he's gonna... Yeah, he's gonna elect to back out here. He does have Kimu with him. Black and Ven versus Kimu and Vitiate. Vitiate's gonna go up and around. Kimu does drop during that time period, and now Vitiate's in a 1-on-2.
Vitiate just trying to stay alive here.
Rebels have had the bleed for a little while at this point.
We can't afford to keep losing command posts.
Although 6 has been white for a long time now. Nobody can hold on to this base.
Yeah, the 6 has been white a good majority here.
We gained a command post.
Black and Vin have just been tag teaming 6 together the whole time though.
Yeah, Vin does.
And
No, go ahead.
I don't know if EU has like a tag team response to answer that lack Vin tag team though.
I think you could put Vitiate and Stud on it, but it seems like EU's a bit more disjointed on Conquest than MSL is. You know, as vice versa it was on CTF, right?
Yeah, that makes
We can't
sense.
afford to keep losing command posts.
Ooh, Kimu's gonna get aggressive. He goes set that and drops himself, and that's him another kill. That's 3 in a row for EU.
That'll help a lot.
They actually do get
The
base
enemy is
5
in
for the
control
trouble
of
during
another
that.
command post.
Ooh, nice step from Mutane. Doesn't quite connect on the Stud. Oh, I did hear Stud scream. Oh,
Ooh,
no.
Unfortunate TK there.
Yeah, that's not what you want to do. He's in a 1-on-3. He's gonna go down.
Kimu down for long, Stud down for long. They'll be up at 0 here, MSL.
Yeah, Crude and Lack are 1-on-1ing basically in 2 separate areas of the map by CP3. Crude's gonna win his, and now Raptor's in a bit of a problem. Oh, Raptor actually got one though, and he's into the base.
Yeah, Lack did get kind of outmaneuvered there.
It's 1-on-1 between Raptor and Lack onto this base right now.
I think a spawn's coming through.
No,
it
it's
did
white.
not come through actually.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
white.
you're right. You are correct. You are correct.
And actually, Lack's getting shot in the back. He does win the 1-on-1 onto Raptor though, which was huge.
Big kill from
Yeah.
Lack coming through there.
Stud's not going to drop for him. He's going to elect to go to base 6. Kimu with his own huge double onto Mutane and Vin.
Kimu coming alive here on this run bar.
Crude gets Stud as well. I think that's another big thing to point out, is Crude has been winning his 1-on-1s versus Stud.
At least going toe to toe at worst.
Yeah, which is very huge on a map like this. Oh, quite the dead toss he was looking for, I imagine. Vitiate and Crude have been locked into this fight for a little while now.
It's been a long fight.
Yeah, they're still going. And Vitiate finally wins out.
Capture the command post.
Vin versus
Got it.
Stud. Oh, Stud takes that win. Stud's gonna get onto base 3.
What a nice pressure from Stud there. Vin won't make spawn though there, I believe.
Looks like Kimu's gonna like to run all the way to base 4. Mutane's watching him as he
We've
does it.
lost control of the command post.
Yeah, Mitane will be calling that out. Stud does see the double kill on a Vin, it looked like there.
Yep. 2 spawns in a row.
We've lost the command
And
post.
Raptor's trapped down below.
The
Decides
enemy
to
is in
type
control
nice
of
before
another
dying.
command post.
At least he's happy about it.
Got a lot of people falling off the map.
We're taking heavy losses.
We're gonna see Vin versus Stud again, and Vin answers back. Stud was not ready for it.
Does
And
go
Crude-
down on side 0.
We control the command post.
Yep.
Hostile
Good pressure there.
reinforcements
Good
are
double
approaching.
team.
Does the spawn come in for? It does not come in for EU onto that base 3, so Stud will get it. Or not Stud, Vin. Stud actually spawned 0 during all that.
We can't afford to keep
I guess he
losing
said-
command
Actually,
posts.
a
We
ton of
gained a command
EU on
post.
CP6 right
Hostile
now.
reinforcements
They're gonna
are
get
dropping.
6. If they don't get 6, I will be heavily surprised.
Yeah, Lack's
The
down for
enemy has
long as well
captured
as
the command
Crude, so they
post.
get this base while Vin's off on CP3. No, Crude was not down for long, I lied. He is sniping on base 1. Looking for the kill into the NG going into 2, and he does get it. Gonna push from 1 here into base 6 on that sniper. Vitiate's here in defense. Stud is also here. Vin's gonna push in first. A lot of trades of explosives right now.
From Stud onto Vin there. They're gonna push out. They have the numbers now. But Crude with a huge kill.
Yeah, Stud gets killed by Crude. Crude with the double on this sniper. Can he make it on 3?
Oh, Crude.
He's gonna get spawned on 2, actually. And he does finally drop.
Crude is playing like a madman right now. Like you said, that hybrid map for them has been looking good.
EU does hold on to CP6, but I feel like they're only on 6, or very, very close.
Yeah, they're probably very low on reinforcements right now.
Mutane actually is on the base. 3 seconds on the spawn timer. It's white. Is EU anywhere else on this map? Kimu is taking 3. They do have CP2.
Okay.
Great nade from Crude is stalling the push from 2 onto 6, and I think MSL gets this back. You have about 2 minutes left in this map. Pretty sure MSL is looking to go up 2-1 here.
Enemy reinforcements are declining. We can't afford
They should.
to keep losing command posts.
The voice line should be coming out for the reinforcements at this point.
If it's not, I think EU's definitely at the point of we need to white and go.
The enemy
Actually,
has
yeah,
captured the
Kimu
command
did not
post.
cap the base on 3. He whited it.
Yeah, they're in a frenzy right now. And Lack's just gonna cap all the bases that Kimu whites out.
Yeah, Stud is stuck alone. Oh, actually, I say he's stuck alone. He does have somebody with him on CP2 right now.
Enemy reinforcements are declining.
Stud's gonna make it a double.
We can't
Crude is
afford
heading
EU
down to base
He's on a
4.
tear.
Yeah, Crude's heading down to base 4, but he can be. I don't think he. No, it wasn't hard capped. He is not going to get spawned on.
The enemy
Yeah,
is
he'll
in
be
control of
fine.
another command post.
Stud's in base 6. He's gonna be in a 1-on-2. He's gonna get
They
Ven
can-
though to start off.
Control the command post.
You got Ven for long off that kill as well, keep in mind.
We've lost control of
Base
the
6 is
command
gonna be
post.
white. MSL does have to be
captured the
careful.
command
This is
post.
turning into a
They're
bit of a
losing
scary
reinforcements.
scenario. I think Lack is on one of the only maybe 2 or 3 bases they have.
Yeah, they have
Victory is
this
ours.
base and
There's-
base 3, I believe.
There's the 15 ticket comm though. EU is out of tickets now at this point. They're
Oh,
done.
okay.
I also think at this point it might be too hard to white out every base. Even Crude is on CP0.
We
MSL
can't
has
afford to
realized.
keep losing command posts.
Oh, he gets spawned on. I just turned off as he got
Capture the
spawned on,
command
but he's
post.
still alive. He does get traded.
I don't think there's any way for you to get these bases white in time.
Yeah,
That'll
and
be map 3 going to MSL.
Capture
Yeah,
the
MSL
command
is going to
post.
be on
They're
series
losing
point.
reinforcements.
But given how the first Moss looked, I don't know if it's going to be enough.
And you know Vitiate Stud are going to be very powerful on those Durkeys.
That's going to get me tame,
We've
but
lost the
it's all a
command
mute point at this point, and we're just stat padding.
We've gained a command post. They're losing reinforcements.
The good news for MSL on brown side is that they are going to have that advantage early on, and Ven can just roll down mid there and just cap into cap into cap early on. Pretty dominant performance coming out from MSL though. Especially from Crude. That's a huge performance on Crude. He isn't known as much of a conquest player, but he's shown that he's going big. Lack just capping all the bases on the side, obviously.
Yeah, but definitely that cap score, right? When you're 7-9, but you have that many points.
Yes, he's just capping all the bases. Doing all the dirty work for his team, of course.
After having a very rough map. Stud again doing solid, but it just wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, I just don't think his team is as familiar with Conquest as he is. Once they do get up the pace in Conquest, they might be a stronger Conquest team for sure. I do think if EU wants to survive here, they're going to need to focus on Ven and not let him start rolling on the flags through.
Kimu needs
Looks
a
like-
swap. What?
Black needs a swap, yeah.
Do you think we're going to a tiebreaker? You think we're going to go all the way here?
I would think so, just because I think Stud Starkey is enough. Crude's the main sniper that could shut him down, you know?
Yeah.
But Crude's playing extremely well enough, so it's not impossible. Just, you have to say, based off that first Mos Eisley, and they'll have Darkies this time, that they haven't.
Yeah, I definitely think the momentum is going to be onto on EU side going into this map.
I think you're right.
But I also think that there is still a huge possibility you see that that area where Rebels just runs train down first
Yeah.
and second lane.
I wouldn't be surprised if we just see MSL just cap into cap and then turtle or something similar to that.
We'll see what happens. Ben's got to have a huge start. You need to have Crude doing what he's been doing, and Lack's got to be that objective player that he's done so well since he started playing on this platform.
Yeah.
Either way, we are now 10 seconds away from map 4 of this series. Possible tiebreaker! Let's get hyped for it. I'm ready for it. I want to see it.
It's been a great match so far.
3 NG spawn forward for MSL. And Crude is going to be at that Twin Towers with Sniper. Raptor is on north side, but he's going to immediately hop up on the Nighthawk. He's not looking for that one-on-one.
Yeah, he did not want any part of that.
Ben's going to push first here. He's got Lack with him in second. Stud's in a rock and a hard place, and he's going to go down. Raptor did get first blood onto Crude, so Raptor's going to have a bit of free real estate towards that north side of the map. But Ben's on a double kill.
Vendetta's at this flag, though. Stud's going to need a good spawn here, or else this could be gone.
Ben did go immediately backwards. It's just Stud. It's only Stud. And Ven is just now jumping out. The spawn's going to come in for EU. He's just running straight down first. He's going to be very obvious where he is.
Let's see where they get for spawns for EU.
He's going to make it into that front spawn. Mutane is being such a thorn in the side of EU for the time being.
That's gonna be gone, bro.
That honestly was a very big self-pack. Prevents Stud from getting a kill on him and getting more points.
Yeah, that's a smart play.
The rebels have scored.
And that's 1-0 very early on for MSL in this match, as I was talking about. And
yeah.
oh, trade of kills between Kimu and Crude. I didn't even see Kimu shoot on the screen, but they traded. Didn't even see like the little recoil animation they have.
Just feels like there's so much pressure on Stud right now. He doesn't have he has like a sniper way behind him. He doesn't have Kimu by him.
Yeah, but I think also on him, he needs to play a bit further back, you know, right? You know? If,
okay, you're right. Maybe he's playing a little bit too far up, for sure.
It could be either way. I agree, you know, but it depends on, and maybe EU will figure that out as time goes on. It is their first match playing together. Raptor is actually in the back spawn of MSL.
Yeah, Raptor's had pressure all game.
His sponsor this match is Tarps Off Boys. But Ben's gonna get another pull. He's on the sniper. Kimu can win this. He's on a nade though. He's just gonna go down, but Stud trades it out. That's a flag kill for Stud, which is huge. Makes it a double.
And it's Raptor. Raptor's down. Raptor's down. Okay.
But Mutane took Crude down for the trouble, and then he goes down. Stud has to have Darky. There's no way. That's 4 in a row.
Yeah,
one of those was 4 points.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'll even check the kill tab as well. He's at 4 kills, so he's probably one. That's the kill. That's it right there. Yeah.
Now you're gonna see it might turn. Oh, there's a bomb in. He's not aware.
Yeah, the Vendetta Bothan coming out. I'm sure his boy Pro Slayer is hype right now.
Vitiate's got to be careful. He's just rolling away. He wants nothing to do with this guy.
He's like, I do not want to deal with this Bothan. I'm getting up here and you cannot kill me.
I think it's important to note that even if MSL doesn't manage to score another flag, it is on EU to score 2. They cannot tie.
Yeah, they cannot afford to tie this map. You are correct.
The Empire has momentarily lost.
Raptor gets apparently sent back. Oh my god, Lack. No fear as he jumps up into Vitiate, and then what?
Interesting.
So Stud takes Vitiate out, and then Lack self-packed. I honestly think Stud just lost Darky. I'm pretty sure Stud just lost Darky.
It's definitely possible. But he got a kill as well, so he might be okay.
No, he didn't. He didn't kill anybody. He TK'd Vitiate and then died. Yeah, he's on Sniper right now. He lost Darky for that.
That's pretty big then, if he doesn't get a kill for these next few minutes.
Yeah, that can definitely slow EU down.
There's a lot for long right now. So this is going to be Stud and who else for EU?
I think it's just Stud. Oh, Raptor is and Vince just pushing down first.
With Azwookie, he might just go touch this flag and take on the world.
He's got one behind him. He's not even 2 behind him, I think, actually. But Stud has yet to get another kill. He is still stuck off the Stark Trooper.
Yeah, the longer he keeps Stud off that Darky, the better.
Crude with a double. He's got Raptor in front of him on that NG. Oh, he's got 2 people on him. And he is going to drop. Stud did. Right. Now Stud has Darky again.
He's running right back to the CP line as we speak.
Is Vin's getting on Arena?
Classic Vin. Classic Vin. Stud's got the Darky going up for him. He's not letting it happen.
Stud fell. Stud failed the shock and then fell. Vin's looking for him.
Big 1v1, but Stud, it's so hard to win. You have to play like whack-a-mole when that happens.
That's still the only Darky though. Vitiate's on that sniper still. You don't see anybody else from EU on it.
Yeah, they're gonna at least need 2 Darkies.
Vitiate's got 2 snipers on top of him right now. He gets one. Got another one in front of him. Ven does win his one-on-one on the stud, but he does get traded. This is awkward. Black and Vitiate were reloading, but Black wins it.
Nice, nice.
Oh my god, and he just destroys Stud on Dark Trooper 2, and he gets a triple! This
What
man
a
is
shot.
on fire!
They make it
He wants the
4.
fourth. He wants it! Is Raptor gonna give it? He gets it!
Oh my lord, that's a 4K coming out from Black. That's so good for MSL. They got all the momentum right now off that.
6 minutes have gone by in this map, and the only cap is for MSL right now.
And still the only Darky for EU is Stud.
Himself. He jumps at him. It does not work out.
Yeah, he was getting a little bit too hyped there, but I respect it.
That's 3 in a row for EU. Ben should be down. That's 4 in a row. There's 8 seconds on the spawn. I think no, there is people in the back.
Strong response from EU. They're slowing it down a little bit. Getting back mid control here.
They're gonna get spawned on here in this front spawn. Crude's one of them. He's on that Wookiee. There's another Darky for EU. It's on Kimu.
A lot dead for MSL right now, but they will have quick spawns.
Well, Crude's gonna come in this between area with the Wookiee. The spawn does come in for MSL that you're talking about. Stud's gonna jet at Ven. He does get the double shock off. He's looking for the pistol.
He gets it.
Crude's still between. You gotta be careful of Crude. Crude does go down.
Yeah, Vitiate was there. He's ready for it.
Made quick spawn. What a legend. Stud's shocks aren't connecting. He's gonna drop.
Yeah, he just couldn't find a shot there, unfortunately.
We have taken
For
the
EU.
rebel flag.
It's a
Raptor.
pull for EU. Raptors.
He's pretty far.
Yeah, I mean, he's just running. He don't care. He's
Maybe.
gonna shock Ven. This could be okay. It does get
Good
stopped.
stop from Crude, but
all of them are dead. The
We
spawns
have
coming in now.
taken
They're
the
up
rebel
front.
flag.
is he going full north with this? It looks like he's
Vitiate.
trying to.
Vitiate has the Darky. Oh, I don't know about the full north. There is one in the back. Can he make it around
He
the corner?
he did get around.
Oh my, just barely. There is one in third, but he is down.
And unfortunately for MSL, Ven's on Wookiee now. There's not much he can do here as Wookiee. That's going to be tough for them.
That was the person that spawned back. Ven was still on Wookiee. That's probably the reason he made it around the corner.
Yeah, it's so tough to chase as Wookiee sometimes.
Let's see how MSL handles this pressure now that they are on a tie game. If they don't get too antsy and they hold up with what they were doing.
Yeah, they do need a little bit of pressure on that MSL flag just to get a little bit nervous, but if they turtle up and play solid, they should have this.
Every member of EU has Darky, by the way. Mutane gets caught going around arena. But Ven's just posted up in the back. He's not concerned with moving. Shit, struggling a little bit in between here. Stud's gonna go down. Crude with a double.
Crude with a huge double. That was so good by Crude.
He's gonna go down immediately after.
Yeah, well played by Vitiate.
Vitiate and Mutane are locked in an interesting fight. And Vitiate does
Vitiate
win
going
it.
off, but he does go down.
But because he went so far back, MSL is gonna be posted up in that back spawn still. EU still has all the map control in the world right now.
Yeah, no one's spawning front for MSL. They are playing hard defense right now.
This can bite them though. Turtling this hard can bite them. 5.5 minutes left in this map. You just need one unlucky wipe.
They do come out though.
Now this is kind of interesting. Mutane has gone far north. He does finally shoot at them, so they're gonna know where he is.
Yeah, they'll be calling that out.
Mutane
Black with a huge double.
Yeah, Stud's gonna get one onto Crude though. That's one of your big heavy hitters down.
Yeah, Mutani's being so annoying right now for EU, but he does finally go down.
Ven is... I'm pretty sure Ven's been here for about 5 minutes now.
Yeah, he has. Spawn's coming in for MSL right now.
He's getting sniped at from Nighthawk. He's got to be careful. Now he's getting shocked. He's gonna stay on the roof. Ballsy, man. I'm pretty sure he's one hit.
Yeah, he's got to be pretty low right now.
Was it
He's
pistoling him, but he
oh
gets
my
the kill?
lord! What a shot!
Oh,
I would
Vitiate
like
Black
to-
trade.
I don't mind Raptor sitting on this Nighthawk, but he is a sniper. Maybe he should be thinking about giving it to normal if he has the chance to.
Yeah, MSL has really turtled back up well. They didn't let that cap get to them. EU's struggling now to get frags and to get pressure. So, you know, that time, it was 6 minutes, now it's 4.5. I say that.
Stud gets Mitane for long, but he does get answered back, and he's gonna have long himself.
Crude with a good spawn. Ben's pushing up first. There's a good chunk of EU down. No, yeah, there's 3 of EU on him. I'm lying.
Good kills. They just tag team Vin, said goodbye, Vin. But
there's one over here in third. It's Mitane. Actually, Crude went down at the same time Vin did. Mitane's down for long. Getting a little scary again for MSL. Crude's down for long. Well, for
lack
short.
of a huge answer.
Actually, Vin didn't go down for long. This man has made many quick spawns.
He's the best. Ooh, Fishy trying to do his best to stay alive.
Oh, the jumps! Oh, the jumps! The jumps are OP, but he goes down.
Stud actually electing to be a little bit sneaky here, going by in Cantina. Yeah. Well, actually, he's just taking care of front. Never mind.
Yeah, he does get lagged. I think Stud's gonna always be that focal point fragging, trying to get the kills. I don't think he's gonna be the sneaky player. You do need one from EU at this point, I think, to consider
Raptor, if you get on Raptor's screen, he's in a good spot right now for EU.
Vin's still back here, and so is Crude. He's running right at Crude right now. He's realized Crude is there, but he is in a rock and a hard place.
His team might be there soon. If he gets a kill, it could be tough.
But EU's 3 in a row. It's only Crude up.
If they kill Crude,
that's such a huge frag. Where is EU? Where is EU? They just let it go. Crude,
oh my lord, Crude just clutched the game for MSL there. But Stun answer it back. Can he get touch off this though? He's not gonna get touch. He's gonna go for kills.
Yeah, he should just stay alive for the time being. Speaking of being alive in a back spawn, though, look where Mutane is. He's doing what Raptor's doing.
Yeah, he's waiting. He's waiting for his moment to strike.
He's going to run down second here. This is a big pull, but there is a Darky on top of him, and Vitiate will secure that kill. Stud and Raptor went down during that, though, so EU is going to have to play a little passive. That's time eating off the clock.
Big kill from Lack. Big kills from Lack.
Oh my god, Lack with a double. MSL's feeling themselves now.
Ooh, Mitane playing so smart there to not let Stud get a shot on him.
Minute and a half left. Do you believe?
I do not believe, but I will believe for the fans. I think Crude sealed the game for MSL with that 3K.
Raptor's gonna start off the first kill in the feed for a little while. Raptor's gonna get lacked, but it is a trade. Crude on the Vitiate. Raptor's gonna go straight Twin Towers here. There is 7 seconds on the spawn, but MSL has a triple kill. Crude knows where he is. You're not gonna miss that shot. That's another triple for Crude.
Yeah, Crude just playing fantastic this match.
Crude's gotten 4 in a row. You have a minute left. Make it 5. Just make it 6. Yeah. Vitiate.
Crude is just dominating right now.
6 in a row, dude.
He's gonna get another. Oh, not that one though. So, in order for EU to get the cap, they need to touch flag as Darky at the 25-second mark. Otherwise, it is curtains for them.
Yeah, it's 38 seconds left in this map, and I don't think it's going to happen. I think we will have a 3-1 win for MSL to start this off. Very close in terms of map count. I mean, we're going to go 2-0-2-2-1-1. It's at not the 25-second mark, though. 20 minutes left and seconds left.
Yeah, it's close, though, but yeah, you're right. That's a GG.
Well played to both teams.
Yeah, that's a great, fantastic first match of the major for sure.
Taken the Rebels flag.
Check out who fragged out. I believe Crude had a great performance. I could be wrong though.
29 kills, 29 and 18.
Just absolute dominant performance from Crude.
I mean, it's still EU overall had a better performance on the map than they were on Renvar, but Crude with the amazing defense. Raptor really struggled, I think, on the majority of the maps. Maybe the second one he was pretty good.
Yeah, well played from MSO. They really brought it together on that brown side.
I guess I'll just bring up the pick and ban screen and while we're doing this.
Okay.
Post-game interviews. Crude's down. Hello, Crude.
Welcome.
What's poppin'?
How were you feeling after that 1v3? What was the feeling like when you managed to kill 3 people?
Which 1v3?
The one that you ended up killing the flag carrier.
With like 2 minutes left, and they were in normal.
All of your team was down. It looked like EU had a decent flag pool, and you killed them.
It felt good. I meditated a lot before the match, and I was very calm. I told the team in our Discord beforehand, like, comms are really important to me. It'll make or break my performance as a player, because I've had scrims where people just don't shut up. And I said, just keep it to where they are and what unit they are, and then, the odd occasional compliment, and that's it. So most of the time, comms are really, silent, which is good. So at that point, they just told me, hey, there's 3 there, and I, slowed things down in my head and, seen it work out.
Good. I like to hear it. Welcome, Lack. Welcome, Kimu.
Thank you.
What's up?
Lack, we'll start with you since you're the winning team. You're the winning captain. Were you guys worried at all after the first Moss? I mean, the Renvars went solidly in your favor. I don't think anybody could doubt that you guys were the winning team on that. But the first Moss seemed kind of, for the majority of it, was like the EU favorite. So were you guys worried going into map 4 that you would see a tiebreaker, or were you expecting it to be just a easy win type thing?
No, we felt pretty comfortable, to be honest. Like, we have Crude sniping Darkies out of the air. So we got Crude doing that and playing out of his mind, and Vendetta just slaying everybody. We weren't too worried about it. We knew if we got an early cap, it was going to be kind of Ayers or tie, which was good for us as well. So, and brown side, you can play real defensive if you need to. So once it came right down to it, once we got that at cap, especially, we were real comfortable.
Okay.
Miko would like to be moved into casting couch, please.
Always another game. Gonna get a full team interview here.
Ven's the one who's skiving, playing soccer, or loser.
Loser, man.
No, GG Kimu.
GG's.
I guess that brings up a good point, Crude. You're talking about comms. Is there a leader amongst you guys, or do you guys kind of all take the leadership role? I mean, any of you can answer, but which one kind of directs what's going on in the map?
Ooh, I would say, and I'm sorry if I'm talking before you, Lack.
No, you're good.
I would say at the beginning of the map, I'm the IGL in terms of where we should go and what unit we should play. But then after like the 15-second mark, it's all Ven. If Ven says spawn 6 with this unit, you do it, and you don't question it. And so I would say in the map, that guy's really driving it home.
Okay.
The best part is, while Ven's doing that, and Crude's not scared to say, hey, I need someone to do this, or I need help over here, or I'm leaving 3 open, and we all rotate and make decisions and choices. Yeah. So it's really nice that all 4 of us are able to say something, but then, we have our nice in-game leader, which is Vendetta, who's just like being a general for us.
Okay. My next question was, I kind of understand the Dagobah ban, but why did you guys take out Balmora? What was the thought process behind that one?
It's just Stud's best map.
Well, not just that. It's Stud's best map, and I played Vitiate on that map on BFH, and it was basically just a headshot simulator for him. He was playing sniper, he wasn't pushing up, he was in a good spot, and he was just farming us. So that was part of it as well. But also the fact that it's not a coin flip, but it can go against you in like 2 spawns. Like if you drop flag in mid, you're a goner. And if you're on the white side, you could literally charge 3 people on the ramp, and there's a chance that you don't die and you cap. Like J-Man did it to us yesterday. So that shit ain't happening a second time.
Okay.
Also,
and
Crude,
honestly, yeah.
Crude, you sound different from usual, man. You sound like a different person right now. You said did you always meditate, or is this something new for you?
I didn't always meditate. This was just the first time. I had a shower. I got some food after our scrim that was beforehand, and then I muted myself in the channel and just did like 30 deep breaths in, deep breaths out. But I mean, not to be weird or anything, but this morning I was thinking about it, and I'll tell you guys the same thing I told my team beforehand. In the end of the day, it's just a game, and outside life exists after this. So if you win or you lose, it really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. And the purpose of a game is to have fun. And that's kind of the first time I told myself that seriously. And
that's good, man.
It seemed to work. I feel I'm in equilibrium right now.
You just sound different than usual. Do you agree, Kevin? Doesn't he sound different right now?
He sounds calm. He sounds like he's in the zone.
No, that's good.
Yeah,
we're gonna see a different Crude this tournament. Maybe MVP of the tournament Crude at this point.
I hope so. I'm just following Jules's advice, which is reaching flow state.
That's good.
Best fancy pick in the draft.
Kimo, we'll turn to you. It's been all MSL at this point. Let's give you a bit of the spotlight here since you did come to interview. It was a close match. I think that honestly, there was a couple times on that second Moss I felt we were going to a tiebreaker. I know going into the second Moss, I felt we were going to a tiebreaker.
We did too. Not gonna lie, we did too.
What do you feel like? Is there anything you can point out that would be game breaking that made it so it didn't happen, or is it just a couple things that were games of inches that just didn't go quite right for you guys?
Well, I think that first thing I'll say is that Crude really played lights out that last Moss. He was really the difference maker for him. I mean, there were just so many times where we were like, okay, we're in a good position. Oh, Crude killed me, Or I think there was one point where we had like 2 minutes left. I think it was like
that was the game right there.
Yeah, that was the game. I was like, oh well, yeah, that's gonna be it unless we get some type of miracle.
Crude saved them there.
Yeah, Crude, you really did well there. Props to you. That was very well played.
I felt really bad there. I felt really bad for Stud. I think on Renvar, I headshotted him 5 or 6 times consecutively. He would just spawn, get headshot, spawn, get headshot. And at that point, I start typing, I'm sorry. Like, I feel bad for you, but I have to, you do what you do.
Yeah, we heard about those. I mean, not in like a tilted way, but it's just like oh, dang, he headshot me. But no, honestly, I think we played well. Kind of actually expected the Conquest map, so we knew that if we could just win our map, we had a good chance to tie. We were 2 kills away, and then Crude stole it from us. But that's how it goes sometimes. Yeah. I think we just could have like maybe positioned a little bit better with the Darkies. Been a little bit more coordinated with like our pushes on Moss on white side. But Moss on white side, it goes so fast, right? I mean, because everybody's like flying all over the place. Oh, I got a guy over here. I got a guy over there. And you're just kind of like doing things, and you can get into the habit of like doing it without thinking. I know that's what I was doing personally. So like just kind of like taking a breath, slowing it down, going, okay, what do we need to do to make this happen? So.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd like to compliment you guys. You guys had really nice coordination on Moss Isley. No one pushed the flags by themselves. It was really good.
And I want another question I wanted to ask, because we played Classico right before this match, right? Mustafar is left open. I know it's one of Stud's favorite maps. Is it just not a team pick, or did you guys feel you would do better on Mos Eisley? What was the thought process behind that?
Well, we thought we would do better on Mos Eisley. We were kind of hoping that Ven would, get googly-eyed at the thought of picking Mustafar and steer his team into that, because we felt better about Mustafar than we did about Conquest. But we knew that they were going to pick Conquest. Like, we knew that was an option for them, and in all likelihood they were going to do that. But we just kind of wanted to leave that temptation out there.
Okay.
We were considering Mustafar, but even if we were to play, like, CTF Mustafar, everyone's played it hundreds of times. So it's pretty hard for a team to have an edge on it. Even in Conquest, it's pretty hard to have an edge on it. But no, we were considering it.
We were honestly hoping you guys are going to pick it. So both teams are hoping the other team is going to pick it.
Yeah. No. We even thought about banning Renvar and leaving open Jabas. So.
And then I know this is your first time playing a 4v4 tournament, and especially as a captain, I know that you're playing in the 3v3 league with Hot Soup. What's the experience been like so far for you, drafting a team and then trying to put all this pieces together to go forward into matches?
I think it's been a good experience so far. A little challenging because Vitiate's EU, so like sometimes you have to like wait for responses because like, you know, I'll be like, oh, it's 5 p.m., but it's like, you know, not 5 p.m. for Vitiate. So, you know, you got to kind of slow down how you make decisions and everything in terms of like just administrative tasks on the team. I don't know. I mean, so far it's not anything that like I haven't done in my personal life. I'm like a very organized person. I've worked, you know, in management for a long time. So, you know, managing people and stuff like that is something that I'm used to. So, you know, it's okay. Yeah.
Okay.
It's about what I expected.
Alrighty. I'm at the end of my road here with questions. Kratos, you haven't. I think he's muted. He might not be here, but I'll ask him if he's got anything else he wanted to ask. Appears not. All right. Good games to both teams. Well played. It was an incredible match. I genuinely thought we were going to see a map 5 in our first match of the major, but we didn't quite get there. Congratulations to MSL on their win, and we will see you for the next match whenever it does get scheduled.
Yep. Vendetta's the best NG in the game.